Police investigating two murders from overnight. Police are questioning a 22-year-old female of Jumbe Drive, Golden Gates, in connection with stabbing incident that has left a man dead. The incident reportedly occurred around 10:35 last night on Blue Hill Road off Cowpen Road. Initial police reports indicate that the female reportedly got into an altercation with a 25-year-old Aldine Gibson and stabbed him. Gibson was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police are also investigating the death of 31-year-old Kamar Wakane. Wakane was walking on Cambridge Lane, South Beach around 8:30 last night when he was approached by a male and shot multiple times. The resident of Highland Drive, Summerhaven, died at the scene. Police are investigating and requesting the public's help in locating the driver of a black Chevy Tahoe who was seen fleeing the area. In a landmark ruling today, the Court of Appeal quashed the drug convictions of Andrew Davis and Anthony Armbruster and sent the cases back to the lower courts for more appropriate sentences to be handed down. Davis and Armbruster were convicted last year on drug charges and sentenced to 4 years in prison each. Due to new amendments last year to the Dangerous Drugs Act, 4 years is now the minimum sentence in the magistrates' courts for possession of dangerous drugs with intent to supply. However, both appellants appealed the sentence, whether it is constitutional, and arguing through their attorneys that the mandatory minimum sentence constitutes inhumane and degrading punishment. The appellate court apparently agreed, ruling this Friday that the 4-year sentences resulted in a grossly disproportionate sentence in each case. The panel also indicated that the sentences were, quote, so excessive as to justify judicial interference pursuant to Article 17 of the Constitution, noting that the sentence should fit the crime. The justices quashed the sentences and ordered that Davis and Armbruster be resentenced. Convicted murderer Raphael Nemore will have to spend more time in prison following a decision by the Court of Appeal this Friday to vary his 5-year sentence and impose a 20-year prison term. Nemore was convicted last November of manslaughter by provocation in the death of Charles Ferguson outside Cocktails and Dreams nightclub on West Bay Street back in 2008. During today's proceedings, the panel noted that the country is facing a wave of, quote, uncharacteristic and unprecedented violence, and the courts have a duty to send a strong message to the community that a higher measure of self-control is called for. They also indicated that the sentence fell outside the range which a judge would reasonably consider appropriate. Meantime, Nemore's new 20-year sentence takes effect from the date of his conviction. Well, hundreds of former City Market employees flocked to the National Insurance Board today to submit their applications to claim unemployment benefits. It's a program that was launched some 3 years ago to assist those thousands of Bahamians on the unemployment line. LaDon Davis reports.
They may have been unemployed for quite some time, but some 300 employees of the City Market's food store are expected to claim their national insurance benefits starting on Monday.
The National Insurance Board is receiving applications from the 300 plus disengaged or former City Market employees, and these employees will receive their benefits after early next week. And really, they've paid into the National Insurance scheme by contributions made by their employers, and secondly, it's a benefit that they're entitled to.
But what kind of partial income replacement will those 300 employees take home over the next few weeks? NIB Director Algernon Cargill gave this breakdown.
Well, the benefit is approximately 50% of the insurable wage. So hypothetically, if an employee made $300 a week, they would receive $150 for up to 13 weeks of unemployment. And if an employee made $500 a week, the benefit would be $250 a week.
Some 200 employees showed up at the National Insurance Board to fill out their applications, and while it was a long time coming, former inventory auditor Vanslaw Turnquest says he is pleased that a resolution has been made and now employees can seek other employment opportunities.
We also understand that it was quite a lean task, and we appreciate this on behalf of all the staff and management of City Market. We say thank you. I would also like to say to Mr. Roberts, who's excellent corporate citizen and a gentleman of the highest order, that the employees will do nothing to jeopardize the sale of the company.
Now, while employees receive their last paychecks from City Market's food stores on March 31st, officials from NIB are strongly encouraging displaced employees to fill out their unemployment benefit forms by Saturday. LaDon Davis, ZNS News.